And now for a brief update about the York County Board of Supervisors and Planning Commission's July meetings.
Madam Chairman, you have a quorum.
The board held one meeting in July on Tuesday the 18th. County employee Gene Hogg was presented with a service pin recognizing his 20 years with York County in the Development Services Division. Sarah Sutton, new director of the R.F. Wilkinson YMCA, presented to the board an overview of the YMCA's mission for families and children and a description of some of the programs and services they offer and their impact on county residents. Of the 4 public hearing items on the agenda, one was postponed at the request of the applicant. The item was for a bed and breakfast on Sandbox Lane. There is no new date set for this item. The remaining 3 public hearing items were approved by the board. 2 were for towing service automobile storage yards, one on Moortown Road and the other on Penniman Road. The last was an amendment to the Public Areas Ordinance, including individuals now wishing to assemble are asked to notify the county prior to the activity and inform staff of the anticipated number of individuals in the group in order to determine if permits are needed. The board approved all items on the consent calendar, among them the abandonment of a portion of Water Street adjacent to the Yorktown Pub. In return, the owner is donating a small piece of property to slightly widen the Reed Street right-of-way.
Experiment with this effort occurred right here at the York County Treatment Plant.
In the board's new business items, the county administrator was given authorization to enter into a Hampton Roads water quality agreement for Chesapeake Bay restoration and participation in the Sustainable Water Initiative for Tomorrow program, SWIFT, with the potential of eliminating up to 90% of the wastewater currently reaching tributaries of the Chesapeake Bay. York County is proud to be one of the first to join in this program. And finally, at this meeting, the board made a reappointment to the Peninsula ASAP Policy Board. The August meetings of the Board of Supervisors are scheduled for August 1st and 15th. The first meeting is a work session where the county's new website will be featured. More on that in a moment. An item of interest for the August 15th Board of Supervisors meeting, a request for a special use permit to authorize the increase in the number of horses from 7 to 15 permitted for a commercial stable located on Yorktown Road. The Planning Commission recommended denial, and now the application goes before the board for its decision. This item is among 3 other public hearings on the agenda.
This meeting is called to order.
The Planning Commission met on Wednesday, July 12th. The Lightfoot development application for a mixed-use development was postponed at the request of the applicant.
My thought when I was reading the report was,
of the 3 remaining applications on the agenda, the commissioners are recommending approval of 2, reclassifying land on Bird Lane and a special use permit contingent on the rezoning for a 170-unit senior housing facility.
While we think that the solution to the peninsula's energy crisis has been solved,
And a request by the Board of Supervisors to amend certain sections of the code pertaining to solar energy facilities. The final item on the agenda, of which the Commission is recommending denial, was the request for a tourist home on Plantation Drive. Just a note before we close this York News Brief, and as I mentioned earlier, we are excited to announce the launch of our new York County website. All the web addresses are the same, but the look and navigation are much improved. For your Board of Supervisors meeting information, once at yorkcounty.gov, look for Board of Supervisors in the top navigation, or go to yorkcounty.gov/BOS. There you'll have one-click access to agendas, meeting archives, public hearing notices, and weekly correspondence, and of course, a live stream to all the meetings. As before, all Planning Commission meeting agendas, materials, and links are at yorkcounty.gov/planning. Stay tuned for more great programs right here on WYCG TV.